All right, we're going to start by just getting some blood going by and open the legs a little wider and bring them into the center and out and in and out and in and out and in and out and in. And take a deep breath. Feel how the space between your legs and your ribs is kind of expanding, and exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And the same thing that we did with the legs, ta-tam, ta-tam, we're going to do very, very small with our shoulder. Pa-pum, 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 pa-pum. 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 Okay. Take a deep breath and lift the shoulders up high. Get them as high as you can. And when you exhale, drop them. And again, inhale and allow the shoulders to glide up and up and up and up and up and up and up. And higher and higher and higher and higher. And let them drop and relax. And again, allow the shoulders to come and glide up and up and up and up and up and up. And drop. And again, we're going to do the ta-tam, ta-tam with the shoulder. Pa-pum, 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 pa-pum. And up and down. And just make room for them to go. Pa-pum, 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 pa-pum. Pa-pum, 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 pa-pum. Good. We're going to stretch one arm all the way and bring it back in. And we're going to stretch the other arm all the way and in. So I'm gliding on my thighs to the knee and into the hip. And then I exchange. And hopefully they meet halfway. So as we're doing it, stretch the elbow as much as you can. Here, I'm getting warm now. So you're trying to get the elbow to lengthen and lengthen. And try not to move the torso out of the center, but rotate around the spine and rotate around the spine. Yeah, that's beautiful. When I was a kid growing up in Haifa, Israel, there was a train that was put in, I think it was bought from the French, and my father was in charge on getting them. So there were two trains that were going from the top of the mountain to the bottom of the mountain with cable, and the two would meet halfway, and it was always exciting to see the other one as you're driving down or as you're driving up on the meeting. So that's kind of what the hands are doing. The one goes forward and one goes back, and halfway they meet. And the halfway on the thigh should be halfway on the rotation in the spine. And can you find that place where you're actually rotating to the opposite direction, coming to the center and turning to the opposite direction. And start enjoying it and play with the head. So now the head will go with the movement. So you're looking to the direction that the shoulder is going backwards. And now lift the head forward as you're rotating. So the spine is rotating underneath your neck. You're not allowing the neck to rotate with the rest of your spine. And go ahead and go with the right arm forward and the head forward, but the eyes are looking to the left. Turn your eyes to the left. And now change. The head and the arm on the left side, but the eyes are going to the right. And change. And the eyes are going to the left, with the elbow going to the left. And the eyes now will go to the right. Takes a little bit more work and concentration. And you may feel the rotation working a little bit harder at one place in the neck, in the back. I can't even talk. I concentrate so hard. And rest. Pa-pum, 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 pa-pum. Pa-pum, 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 pa-pum. At the hips. Pa-pum, 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 pa-pum. Pa-pum, 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 pa-pum. Good. Cross your arms. And inhale as you lengthen the ribs and lengthen the spine and stretch your lungs, and exhale. And cross the arms the other way. And inhale up. Pull, 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 and let it relax as deep as you can, and feel how your sitting bones are getting closer and closer and closer to the chair. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale up, lift out of your hip, allow the ribs to come up, allow your armpits to get open, and let it all relax and get heavy, going into the sitting bone, into the chair. And last one, left over right, inhale up. And relax. We'll take the right arm and we're going to scoop it from the back to the front, from the front to the back. So it's like there is a wheelbarrow kind of here, and I'm going around the wheelbarrow and around the wheelbarrow and around it. So you decide the size of the wheelbarrow. And inhale and open up the ribs, come over the wheelbarrow and relax the ribs. You can even put your hands here and feel how your ribs are lifting as you inhale, as you going up and over and up and over. And support the movement of the arm with your breath. So you inhale as you come up and you exhale as you come down. It's kind of common sense, but some of us get stuck and we just do the movement, we don't breathe, and then we start feeling pain in the joint. But if we actually breathe and we allow the ribs to come with the movement, everything becomes much, much easier. Let's do it with the other arm. Find a wheelbarrow here and coming up and over as you inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. So think about your ribs coming up and forward, and from the forward up and into the back. And up and forward. And from the forward up, around to the back. And one more time, all the way from the back, coming up, opening the ribs, forward, and coming all the way from the forward to the back. Good. Let's put our hands on top of our head. On top of our head. And we're going to make circles with the head. We're making circles with the head, with the top of the head. We're making circles. So it's very small circles. You should feel your 7 vertebrae in your neck. So the rotation is kind of from the bottom of your neck. And change the direction. And now we're going to add the shoulders. Rotate with the shoulders and the ribs. 1 circle. And 2 circles. And a 3rd circle. And a 4th circle. And yes, what you thought, we're going to change direction and we're going to do 4 in the other direction. And instead of getting bored, and now I know what we're doing, start paying attention to how much are your ribs are really part of that circle. We are now going to the 3rd one. And to the 4th one. And keep the hands on your head and bring your elbows in, allowing your head to go down and your spine to not collapse but roll forward. And inhale up and open the elbows and lift the spine and see how far your elbows will go back. How far can you open the back comfortably? And as you bring the elbows forward, your eyes go down, your head goes down. No pressure. The hands are on top of the head, not behind the head. And rounding the back. You're still sitting on your sitting bones. And inhale up. And as you come erect, the elbows are opening. How far can they go without stretching too much? Just see if it's anything that you can do comfortably. And let's go down again with the elbows coming forward, softening the back, softening the chest, allowing everything to descend down, and inhale and come up. And now we're going to take the left elbow and we're going to bring it, only the left elbows forward. So now we're doing the same movement, but just with the left elbow. And so now we have rotation. And coming back up. We're going to continue doing it with the left. We're going to do 3 more with the left. And going down. What are your eyes doing? Are you looking at the elbow above? Are you looking at the elbow that's going down? Are you not looking at all? Try working with the eyes in different possibilities. And elbow goes down, the left one. Feel the rotation in the neck and start playing with the eyes. Maybe looking up, maybe looking down. And come up as you inhale. And one more time. Going with the left one down. Keep your eyes looking down. Keep your eyes looking at the elbow that's going down. Now turn the eyes and look up. Can you feel the hip moving? Can you feel your ribs moving? And coming back up. Can you see how everything is connected? Now we're going to go to the right. So the right elbow will drop forward and down. And already start playing with the eyes, looking in different directions, and see how it affects the quality of the movement. So that was the first one. And on exhaling, while you exhale, you're going down. And maybe now you can lift your eyes up towards the upper elbow. And then you come up as you inhale. Is the right elbow leading the way? Is it showing you where to go? So now let's see the eyes fixate on the right elbow as you're going down. Does it make the movement easier? Harder? No change? Coming up on inhalation. And elbow goes down. And now change from the eyes going down to up. And down and up. And down and up. And down and up. And then when you need to inhale, come back up. And now we're going to do again, both elbow, one time, both elbows going forward. And see if this changed anything in the quality, or how far you can go down, or the softness of rolling down and up. Good. And allow your arms to come down. Lift your shoulder up and bring them down. Bring them up. Rotate your palms up and bring them down with the palms up. And up. And when you want to bring them down, rotate palms up. And shoulders up. And rotate with the palms up. And shoulders up. And rotate and bring your elbows even a little bit further back. And up. And as you come down with the palms up, bring your elbows a little bit further back. And now bring your elbows back, back, and 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 one more, and two more, and three more, and that's it. Keep the elbows close to your ribs and open the forearms out. So yeah, you have to be on the edge of the chair. And forward. And side without getting the elbows away from the ribs. So don't try to go further back by taking the elbows away. Keep the elbows and Just go as much as it's allowing you. And now keep the left one forward and only go with the right one and rotate and come back. And rotate, exhale, come back, inhale. Rotate and rotate. And you may feel or hear a little crick, crick, crick in certain places in your spine that you're kind of rotating from. Let's see what's happening on the left side. So leave the right one forward and the left one will go back. Remember to keep the elbow close to your body so you have rotation. Try not to lift your shoulder up, but only rotate. Good. And bring the arm forward and open them to the side, just comfortable, and start making circles backwards. Backwards, like you're swimming. Backwards, you're going forward. Backwards, going back, like you're swimming on your back. There you go. So we're going to go 4 forward, 2, 3, 4, and now we're going to go back. We're going to pedal back, 2, 3, and 4. Allow the body to come with, and try to do it from your elbows, not from your wrist. We immediately want to help with the wrist, which is very nice if we had really water, but since we're just trying to work the muscles in the back, we're going to keep moving from the elbow. Going forward and back. In one last time, coming up. And relax those poor arms, they're tired. And the back is tired. Shake, 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 shake. And I want to take it a little bit further, and we're going to do it with the straight arms. So kind of like we did with the big one with the birds, now we're going to do small. Going forward, 2, 3, 4, and going back, and lifting the chest, and going backwards, and going forward, and going backwards, and going forward, one last time in both directions, and going up and back, and relax. Go ahead and open your legs wide, and we're going to take the right arm and we're going to bring it around that imaginary barrel that we had earlier. We're going to bring it even higher up, and we're going to bring it down over the left knee. So now we're getting also to the muscles in the bottom of the back, going into the hip. They're called quadratus lumborum. And inhale up, and I'm sure that you feel this little bit of a stretch. So coming from the back over the big barrel and up and over the left knee. And inhale up. And you can look at the hand if you want to. Follow the trajectory of coming up and over and up and over and up and over and up and over. Let's go to the other arm. The left one comes from the back, watching the big arc and coming over the right. And as usual, this side may feel different than the other side. And it's a wonderful way to open the space in the lower back from the hip to the ribs. And up and over. A lot of lower back pain comes from those muscles not doing what they're supposed to do, or being held tight as a protection for some injuries. I mean, there are all kinds of different ways, but a lot of the pain comes from those. Inhale up and relax. And bring your knees a little bit in again. And we're going to kind of come to a closure by moving from side to side on our hip. Yeah, it's time. Went fast. Lifting the hips up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And get a little faster, like you're running in place on your chair. Up, 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 up. The bus is running. Is leaving the station. We're trying to go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And now we're going to go forward, 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 forward. And backwards, 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 backwards. And forward, 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 forward. And backwards, backwards, backwards. And forward, 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 forward. With the hip, not so much with the spine. But try to move the hip, separate, and again side to side, and side to side, and side to side, and side to side. Rock the hip side to side, side to side, side to side. Tam, 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 and forward. And back. And forward. And back. And forward. And back. And forward. And back, and last time, side to side, side to side, side to side, side to side. Again, side to side, side to side, side to side, and side to side. And cross your arms, take a deep breath in. When you get to the top, interlace your fingers, flip your arms and give yourself a nice stretch. And maybe take a little bit deeper breath and open the ribs and let it go. Shall we do one more of this? Sure. And inhale. When you get to the top, interlace your fingers, maybe the non-habitual way. Turn the fingers upside down. And give your ribs a nice opening. Stretch the armpits and let it go. Good. Thank you so much.